And welcome to the Super Fun Awesome Happy Time pedal and today pickup show. My name is Gabor and today I want to look at this pickup, which is the DRAIG by Mr. Glyn's pickup from New Zealand, which I should also mention right from the start, was sent to me by Mr. Glyn's pickup, so this is what you would call a sponsored video, just so you know. So the DRAIG was designed as a Doom style pickup. So not something that's super high output and tight and chunky for a lot of other metal. It's something that will also run pedals and stuff really well, because one of the things he was talking about was he didn't want to design a pickup that had too much punch, so it would kind of overdrive a fuzz pedal on its way into the fuzz. He wanted something that it has relatively normal sort of output, but the clarity in the right mids and the right smooth top end and the right smooth bottom end. So he designed this particular pickup called the DRAIG. Now, I link to his Instagram and all that sort of stuff. He does videos, and on YouTube too, where he talks about his sort of thoughts and the concept behind the pickups, and he's much smarter than me when it comes to that sort of stuff. So go and watch his stuff. What I want to do today is I just want to play a little bit and see what your thoughts are. And let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, and, you know, the DRAIG. Now, this guitar is a guitar, and there will be a video of this very shortly. This is, I call it Halberd, which is my sort of parts guitar that I built with Parts Caster Concierge. And this is a aluminium neck by Robert Graves, and all this stuff behind here. Let's not worry about all that. We're just looking at the pickup today. That goes single chain via my Peterson Strobe Stomp HC tuner, which is always on my desk, into this Frost Giant Electronics Halloween Sufferance, I think this particular pedal is called, and it is almost Halloween, so I thought let's use that, and it's kind of a Doom thing, so let's use that. From there it goes into the Mozztronics Amp Switcher, which currently has an amp that I haven't used for ages, but I really like again, the Hughes & Kettner Tubemeister Deluxe 20. That's a cool little amp, very, very cool little amp. Actually, there's a full video you can watch on that amp up there. From there it goes into the 2 Notes Torpedo Live, and it has these pickups. Pickups? IRs. I'm talking pickups, but this is IRs. So these are Celestion IRs. There's also a link, an affiliate link in the description below. If you click on that link and go to Celestion Plus or Celestion Digital and buy IRs via that link, you help at the show. You don't have to buy the IRs I use. You can buy any IRs. If you go via that link, you help at the show, just so you know. And I'm going to use different amps too. I'm going to go into the big Engl and stuff like that later on. But at the moment, I really like the way it sounds into the Hughes & Kettner. And clean. So this is just with the volume up. None of this stuff is engaged. There's a pickup behind it. None of it. It's just that pickup, right? There's no tone control either. That's all bypassed. We're just going straight into, via the pedal, into the Hughes & Kettner amp. And it sounds like this. Oh, and I'm tuned to C standard tuning, by the way. So this is like a low tuning, doomy kind of guitar. One of the things I always like about Mr. Glyn's pickups, and there's also the Vandercaster here with the Cloud 9 pickup, the clarity. He seems to be really, really good at creating clarity in his pickups. So great string definition where you can hear all the strings evenly. So you're playing more intricate chords maybe. And you hear all the notes. And I really, really liked it about this. Now, this is the clean sound. You can also split it. Well, actually, I think, no, this is running the 2 coils in parallel. It's not split. It's 2 coils in parallel. Which is something I really like now. I never even knew it existed, and then it was in another guitar, and now I really like it. It's not quite split coil, it's that in parallel. So, but it sounds really, really good. And again, definition. Now, I just want to mention I'm not a Doom player, so I'm just a guy who likes heavy riffs and low-tuned guitars and that sort of stuff. So let's check this out now, right? So this clean sound with that file. Sounds great. I really love it. Actually, that fuzz sounds great, but that combination sounds really, really good. Now, let's see what it sounds like if we go into a really driven, high-gaining amp like the Engl, just for something to compare it to, right? So this is, I should do a video at some stage about how the whole thing is set up. So that I've got a switching system where, anyway, it's the Engl now. I'll do a video on that. If you want to see a video on how all this stuff is set up, it's a bit silly, but let me know in the comments below. So this is down, there's a gate on it too. The gate is built into the amp. This is channel 3, so this is super high gain on the Engl Powerball 2. Again, definition is the word. When in C standard tunings, it's low. You can hear that I'm playing, the way I'm playing the chord, I'm playing this F sharp here, right? Down on the, well, it's not an F sharp, so it's C, so it's a D really that I'm playing here, but it's that. You can hear it. And I mean, very often with that much distortion, this stuff gets muffled out, but you can really hear it. So it's kind of, it's a 9th, I guess, add 9. Now, what if that's not enough for us and we want to push it with the fuzz? Let's just see what it sounds like. Again, definition is a word. Now, let's try this thing, which I think sounds amazing. We're going to use the Hughes and Kettner on, let's just say, oh, hang on. So in here, I've got the Hughes and Kettner on the left. So that side for you. So let's just say Hughes and Kettner on the left, Engl on the right. Yeah, for you. So hard pan. It's a little bit buzzy, but this is just the 2 amps, right? There's a little buzz, yeah, that's the only thing but that's from the cabling in here on the Hughes and Kettner side with the drive on. But just that sound is so good, hard pan, I love it. buzz off. I love the sound. I mean, it's just a huge, massive wall of sound. But I mean, it's all thanks to really that pickup. It's such a, there's so much power there without really pushing the amp too hard. Just the way the EQ runs, it's just beautiful. I don't know if I mentioned, there's links to all that stuff below. Glyn knows a lot more about this stuff, and he has a YouTube channel too where he talks about these pickups. But it's an Alnico 6 pickup. Took him a magnet. Took him ages to find a magnet as well, to get the right magnet, which has the right amount of mids, right low end, right high end, right amount of power to push the front of the amp or front of the pedal. But yeah, definition. That's, to me, when it comes to Mr. Glyn's pickups, that's the thing I think of, the first thing that comes to mind. Really great definition pickups. So I hope this kind of, you know, helped out in one way or another if you may be looking at purchasing one of these pickups. Links to Mr. Glyn's and everything below. Big thank you to Glyn for sending this out to me. I think I was one of the first people who got one of them because it just made it and was sort of just coinciding with this guitar being put together. And there will be a video very shortly on the whole guitar because there's a lot going on in this guitar if you haven't noticed. Yeah, so big thank you to Glyn. If you've made it this far into the video, why not, you know, hit like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But 90% of all our viewers are not subscribed, so it always helps if you do that. So yeah, big thank you to all you people for watching. Big thank you to Glyn. Check out more Mr. Glyn's pickups and see you in the next one. Bye.